Let's kick this off with some facts. LiAngelo Ball drops this track, Tweaker, and out of nowhere, it starts blowing up. We're talking 9.6 million views on YouTube, and this is with no music video, just the song. Just the song. That's a big deal. But here's where it gets wild. 10 days after that track drops, LiAngelo signs a massive $13 million record deal with Def Jam and Universal Music Group. And get this, $8 million of that is guaranteed. So here's the big question. How does a guy with just one song get a deal like that? One song, and he's already making big moves.
The math is not mathing. Let me explain. You saw the Spotify monthly listener count, right? He has 4 million monthly listeners. He has one song that's released. He gets about 8 million streams per month. If you do the average of what the payout is, stream royalty rate is 0.001 and 0.006. After all fees is 0.001, okay? 0.001 times 8 million per month is about $8,000 a month, times 12 is $96,000. Now I'm sure he has other streams of income for his music, and now the thing that I do that I base it off is times 5. That's usually times 5 how much a catalog is worth. So if you do 100,000 times 5, that's only $500,000, $500,000. No hate towards LiAngelo. I understand he's a basketball player. You can have music on the side, but it does not make sense. The math is not mathing. For $500,000, you're getting $8 million guaranteed, $13 million total, and you own your own music. I think a lot of independent artists who are more talented, who have more music, who have more skin in the game, could benefit from that. So when I saw that, it took my breath away. Again, does he have outside influences? His dad, his brand, the hype? Yes, but $13 million and ownership of his own music? It's hard to believe in the music industry today when I saw that. And I am so sorry to all the independent artists who have to see that, who are hustling, and this guy just given millions of dollars and his numbers do not match.
Exactly. That's the real question on everyone's mind. It's got people wondering if this is all just luck or if something bigger is going on behind the scenes. Let's take a closer look. Fast forward to January 13th, 2025, and LiAngelo officially signs with Def Jam and Universal Music Group for that massive $13 million deal. But here's the thing. This isn't just a record deal. This is a major industry push. This is about setting LiAngelo up for long-term success with the right resources and support at the perfect time. And when you think about it, it's not hard to see why Def Jam would go all in on LiAngelo. The Ball family name already carries weight. LiAngelo's brothers, Lonzo and LaMelo, have made huge waves in the NBA, and now LiAngelo's stepping into the music scene. Before even dropping his first track, LiAngelo already had a massive following because of his family ties. So when you add that to the mix with the industry backing, it starts to feel like this was always meant to happen. Everything's lining up perfectly. So, what is an industry plant exactly? An industry plant is someone who's marketed as having this organic rise, but in reality, they're backed by the industry from the start. And when you look at LiAngelo, there are a lot of signs that check off the box. First, he's got the Ball family name. His rise to fame didn't come from nowhere. He's already been in the public eye because of his family's influence, especially with his brother's success in the NBA. Before Tweaker, LiAngelo wasn't known for music. He was known for being part of one of the most famous basketball families. Then there's the track itself. Tweaker went viral. But viral moments like that don't just happen out of nowhere. It's no coincidence. And if rumors are true about his brother Lonzo having a hand in writing the song, that's just another layer of industry influence at play. LiAngelo's also not just relying on Tweaker alone to get attention. The song was previewed on Neon's stream, which gave it an immediate boost and exposed it to a whole new audience. Plus, he appeared on his brother LaMelo's podcast, What an Experience. That gave LiAngelo a chance to show a more personal side of himself beyond just the family name or his NBA ties. And here's the kicker. Tweaker dropped the same day as Lil Baby's Wham album, yet it's outstreaming every song on that project. That's a major statement.
LiAngelo, who dropped on the same day as Lil Baby's album, January 3rd, his song has outstreamed every song on Lil Baby's album individually, right? So on Spotify, this is at 15 million, this Tweaker song, right? If you go to Lil Baby's album, right, there's no song on his album, even with Thug's first verse, even with a song with Future.
To be competing with someone like Lil Baby, who's been a dominant force in hip-hop, says there's something more going on here. Now, let's talk about another big move. LiAngelo was signed up to perform at Rolling Loud, California on January 7, 2025. For those who don't know, Rolling Loud is one of the biggest stages for hip-hop artists to showcase their talent. Getting added to that lineup isn't something that just happens for any artist, especially a new one. Labels don't just throw artists into that kind of spotlight unless they've got big plans for them. And when you think about everything that's happened, Tweaker going viral, the huge $13 million deal, the family name, it all makes sense. This is another calculated move to put LiAngelo in front of the right people, give him that major exposure, and set him up for long-term success.
I don't even care what you have in the $8 million up front. I don't know about that. I can see him getting a $5 million deal with Def Jam at this point, though. Up front, I can see that.
I hate what they're doing to the culture. Def Jam, you're cooked. Just put that out there.
Right.
Let's not say that.
No, you really what now?
Def Jam is cooked.
Let's not say Def Jam is
Def Jam is cooked.
So is LiAngelo Ball an industry plant? Maybe. But what's clear is that his rise wasn't by accident. The Ball family name, the viral hit, the industry connections, they all came together at the perfect time to set him up for success. Whether or not you think this rise is organic, one thing's for sure, LiAngelo is making moves, and we're going to be keeping an eye on how far he takes this.